Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing Vertical Shoot 'em Up Saviors. Game features a couple modes of play. It has a story mode where it has little cutscenes you can skip past, a survival mode that keeps your hull damaged from mission to mission, and an arcade mode which is extremely challenging, so I will be avoiding that. It also has a tutorial to kind of teach you the game mechanics. Not that the game is very complicated, as you'll see. It offers both single-player and two-player co-op on the same machine. So I'm just going to do a new game in the story mode. And I'll do it on normal, which is rather difficult. Easy's kind of my the way I'm going in this game here. So you can pick a ship. Basically just changes the weapons it has. I'll probably pick this guy. I tried the lady. You know, it gives you a little thing. You start your mission. Basically, you have a fire button, like that. You have secondary weapons, which are little missiles that you can fire with another button. Right there. There's some missiles. And then you can switch your side guns to fire sideways with another button if enemies are in that general direction. As you destroy things, they have larger and larger explosions, which helps to destroy surrounding enemies. You have your little hull and your shield on the side. I'm going to switch modes here. And then basically you just kind of try to avoid people shooting you while you're shooting them. You can see at the top of the screen in red it shows where the next wave of enemies is going to come from, which is pretty interesting. Your secondary fire is limited. Like, you only have a certain number of missiles. So, and the game obviously is action-packed. There goes my shield. So I kind of have to wait for it to recharge. You only receive damage if the enemy fire hits the center of your ship where the little green circle is. That said, it's still difficult. I'm actually trying to save my missiles for the boss here at the end. So you see you have a little multiplier bonus. There goes my shield again, thank goodness. So I'm in better shape now. Oh, there goes my shield again. I was in better shape. And then that's basically the game. So let's see a boss level when we get here a little bit. There are upgrades you can get between between levels. Alright. And I'm really terrible at this. So I'm gonna have to go back on easy. So let me just do that again on easy. I'll show off this guy. His weapons are slightly different. So now we'll just see the same stuff over again. Easy's about my level of expertise in this game, to be quite honest. It is pretty difficult on normal. Easy, it just seems that the enemies have less health and because your weapons cause more damage. So it makes things a little bit easier, as you would expect on easy. So there certainly is a level of challenge for veterans of shoot 'em ups. You know, they kind of like their games difficult anyway. Let's see what the toggle looks like. Ooh. His guns kind of stink. My shield's already down. Ugh. You can see my damage is a lot less severe than it was on normal. That probably would have killed me on the normal difficulty level. I'm so terrible at these games. Yes, die please. pew, pew, pew. Oh gosh. Now the little break thing is your maximum multiplier, which makes the explosions really big, which helps to damage adjacent units, which is very helpful when there's a lot of enemies on the screen at once. As you can see. We're not even doing it on easy. Goodness gracious. For real. Alright, well let me skip ahead to a different level here. You can actually pick a different one on easy. You can customize your ship here by picking different things here. So look for one that's kind of interesting here. That looks interesting. As you progress in the campaign, you unlock things which give you little bonuses for like the amount of damage you have and how your shields work and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. So this is going to start me over at the same level, isn't it? So you can see how this energy guy works a little bit. So I know. Let's see here. I think it's score attack. One of these you get to choose your own level here. I know because I've seen it before. I think it's practice mode actually. Yeah, there we go. We'll skip ahead to like stage 4, and then you can pick your little rocket. Now we'll just do arcade mode. So there we go. So you'll be able to see at least some of the other levels here. Hello. There's like 18 levels total. So, you know, a lot of stuff being thrown at you at a time. You can see there's a little progress bar on the side to let you know how far you are in the level. It's pretty handy. And a lot of different, you know, combinations of weapons that you can equip when you progress in the story mode. That's pretty cool. See what this side looks like. Ooh, that's kind of weird. I found that most of the time shooting forward is the way to go. Okay. I'm gonna shoot you with stuff. Game over. Yeah, game's hard. So there you go. That's about all I am actually capable of showing you in this game. The game isn't bad. I've actually done better when, of course, I'm not recording. Progressed further in the campaign. It just doesn't really offer anything that I haven't seen in another shoot 'em up. I mean, it has progression and different weapons during the story mode. It has really simple controls. It doesn't have any management of like your fire. You can just hold down the fire button and then toggle between shooting forward or shooting sideways. You know, you do have to manage your secondary missiles a little bit and try to save them for the boss at the end of each level. but it isn't like power management or anything sophisticated like that. You know, it's just hold down the button and try to avoid the enemy fire. You know, and try to get the high points for keeping your multiplier up. So, you know, I think really only fans of shoot 'em up games that have to play all the ones that come out would really think that this game is worth it. So, that's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.